Welcome back to A Legal Studies Teacher Reads the News. A very quick video today looking at a short little article by Sally Rosethorn. And this is for the human rights HSC topic. And I thought it'd be a contemporary issue looking at the limitations on free speech. It's an example if we're thinking about defamation laws in Australia and the fact that you can't just say anything about anyone online and expect not to be held to account. Let's have a read. Avoided at the shops, whispers and pointing, the $35,000 Facebook post. A single mother who falsely claimed a local voiceover artist gets his kicks intimidating, bullying and threatening women in a Sydney Facebook group has been ordered to pay him $35,000 for defamation. The defendant posted in a Rose Bay community Facebook page a warning to Eastern Suburbs women to be careful in their online interactions with the plaintiff, falsely alleging that he finds their addresses and hand delivers mail. Dear women of Rose Bay, please be extremely careful when interacting with on the local websites. He gets his kicks out of intimidating, bullying and threatening women. He finds where you live and hand delivers mail to your house, she wrote. Too many women have been killed by stalkers and unstable people to let this sort of stuff scare us into submission. I call you out, person. She posted in the since closed Facebook group in November 2018 saying that her post isn't slander if it's true. Slander, or the non-permanent publication of something untrue, is actionable in Australia under defamation laws. In other words, you can sue someone or take them to court if they have slandered you, if they have published something that is untrue about you. The plaintiff, said the post, which the New South Wales District Court found on Thursday must have been seen by hundreds of people, caused persons avoiding him in the supermarket, whispering and pointing, and a chocolate shop owning acquaintance from his school days to demand he explain himself. On another occasion, his cousin told him that someone at a dinner party had described him as a piece of work, describing the animosity between him and Miss as explosive. He also received threatening text messages and felt excluded from the East Sydney Business Chamber after acquaintances from there stopped returning his calls. Note that that certainly is a way of saying, I may have lost income. You have damaged my reputation, and there's a chance I've actually lost income because of your slanderous post. The court found the post implied he was a stalker, and on account of the stalking behaviour he was exhibiting, he was likely to kill women and/or was likely to do so because of his mental instability. Speaking about the impact of the post, Mr. said, I couldn't think it straight. I thought my reputation to be being totally damaged and my credibility has gone down the tube, and there was not much I could do about it. It's too late. Too many people have seen it, and it was just felt like a lot of hurt, and I still do. Mr. was awarded a payment of $35,000 by Judge Richard Weinstein, SC, as well as being ordered to pay the defendant $8,000 in legal fees, so he then had to give that money back to her for separate legal proceedings. So here's an example where we're looking at this question of free speech, and students can investigate and evaluate, well, how effective has this legal response been? This man has damaged, his reputation's been damaged by this woman. How much has it been damaged? Is $35,000 fair enough? How much does a post have to be seen in order for it to be published? Is it an enclosed group? Is it a public group? Is it a large group? Does it matter? And what if it's posted and no one reacts to it and you can't prove that anyone's reacted to it? So these are all questions that students can be asking themselves and looking at defamation laws and asking themselves, well, how much does Australian society allow free speech? So it's a great little issue for you to check out and look at yourself, and the Australian defamation laws, I find, are very interesting.